tying a golden pheasant tail for y'all today. I'm going to be using a size 16 nymph hook and red Beavis thread. I am going to add a little bit of weight to this, so I'm going to use lead-free wire and 0.015. So that's going to be the first thing that I do, is add me a little bit of weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make about 5 wraps. Break that. Break that. And I'm going to come right up here and seat that up. Now 2 high links from my eye. That's going to be kind of my thorax area. So again, I always use super glue with my lead wire just to help hold it in place. And I'm going to start my thread right behind the lead wire. Flatten my thread a little bit. Just counter spin your thread if you wanted to flatten it. And take some small copper wire for my ribbing and catch that right behind the lead there, and on the opposite side of the hook from me, and right back down to the bend of the hook. That's where I'm going to put my tails at. I'm going to use 6 pheasant tail fibers. I'm going to pull them up, line the tips up, and just strip off I'll make 1, 2 soft wraps. Pull my tails up in place where I want them. And again, I kind of like short tails, and make me 2 more good firm wraps. And I'm going to take my thread, I'm going to just stop right in front of the pheasant tail. I'm going to take these, I'm going to use 4 of them. I'm going to pull 2 out. I'm going to counter wrap these. I'm going to use my thread just to help keep it together. I'm going to come about 3/4 of the way, just top of my lead, and I'm going to make me 3 firm wraps and secure them in place. And I'm going to take my copper wire, and I'm going to try to evenly space these out. and break off. I'm going to get me 6 more of these fibers, pull them off, try to line the tips back up. I'm going to set the tips where they kind of stick out past the hook eyelet. We'll catch it 1, 2, 3 good wraps. I'm going to take some Peacock Herl. I'm going to take 1 strand, clip it, and tie that right on top. 1, and just wrap my thread forward to my eye. Give me a good firm base, and I'm going to wrap this forward. And try to cover my lid up, or cover my lid up. I'm going to catch that with 1, 2 good wraps. This off, and I'm going to fold my tips back. These are going to be my legs, and I'm going to try to evenly space them where there's 3 on each side. And pull my other end up over for my shell case, for my wing case. Strip these back. I'm going to do a pinch, 2 pinch wraps. 1, 2. I'm going to kind of look, pull this down, and then I'm going to finish tightening it down. I'm going to pull this back up, come underneath, and just tidy. I'm going to just break these off. Be careful when you're doing this, because sometimes you will break it inside the thread and it come undone with you. Now I'm going to just whip finish. 1, 2, 3. Again, I like doing 2 whip finishes on a lot of my flies. 1, 2, 3. And there you have just a standard pheasant tail breed. And again, I like these with and without beads, and that's another one of my favorite flies to fish, and a lot of new areas that I've never been to before. Thank y'all for watching, and tune in next time.